I was, believe it or not, I meant to include what I'm about to talk about here in the last video about the this token we're looking for in August. I gotta make a note to myself: get PVC pipes out of van. Forgot to get the like 26 or 7 PVC pipes I got in the back of the van. I'm telling you how I got this fiber optic cable we ran today, which was actually yesterday. It's outdoor capable. You can't bury it like in the ground, but it is outdoor, UV resistant, everything. But I'm thinking this thing is thin. Potential to get nicked or hit is pretty high. I'm gonna put it in some PVC, some electrical grade PVC. So I got 250, 60 foot of it to go just from here to the building, the house to the building. So I'm forgetting, because if I don't get this out tonight and I leave tomorrow, my wife's gonna be pissed off because it's taking up her whole van. So note to self right here: get PVC pipes out of the van before we leave. Anyways, I meant to talk about this briefly in the last video, and I freaking forgot, so I'm just gonna do a quick video on it. So the potential for precious metals, in this case silver, to go up. Now this little piece I'm going to read you is actually out of Clif report recently, this weekend. He put out the crypto report, Bare Naked Wealth or whatever issue. I'm not sure what number it is, but August basically. And there's a section titled the metal space. It's brief, but I just got what I needed out of there because it's interesting, where it's almost as if blatant manipulation in the courts rule, yeah, it's okay to do that. And we're all sitting here saying, what the F, are you kidding me? They're allowed to do that, But it doesn't matter because the price is going to go up anyways. So that's what it said in there. Again, double fingers crossed that we can finally see some precious metals rising. Boy, oh boy, am I tired of waiting for that one. And I know you guys are too. Metal space, yet more uproar as yet more immoral and unethical behavior will be surfacing about the suppression activities. This is not a good thing, and the emotional tone showing for the metals. Rather, what seems to be forecast is that this immoral behavior, or at least a specific instance of it, will be made legal by the judicial process. The data sets are suggesting that it is the issue of uncertainty that will be the prompting factor for the judicial ruling. These sets are also filled with supporting sets for challenges and failures. These sets, growing as model space has moved across August and September, are showing up in the supporting positions via crosslinks over to the silver suppression specifically. The structure would seem to indicate that the not good news will be the retroactive legalization of the bad behavior. However, along the trail leading to the judicial ruling this fall, the data is also forecasting that something a bit more crazy and long-lasting is indicated. These sets are showing a smack upside the head effect on the silver precious metals communities, by the judicial ruling being nearly instantly offset by the breakout within the silver markets globally. The data sets have global silver markets being in disarray and beginning to fracture. As this is showing up in model space, the silver sets are also showing arbitrage for their first time in the new data growth sets since 2011. The data growth patterns for the splitting of the silver markets begins about the 12th or so of August and gains new values in a steady pace until a near-term peak is reached about the 3rd week in September. I will give you a big disclaimer here. Webbot has very many details on silver and precious metals, going back years. Big price moves coming. The problem is the damn timing. And he's admitted this numerous times, Clif has. Timing is just way off for this. But he says, and I agree, we are extremely confident it will finally let loose at some point. You got to make sure you got your metals before that happens. Now, I get that he says here, the data growth patterns for the splitting of the silver markets begins about the 12th or so of August and gains new values in a steady pace until a near-term peak is reached about the 3rd week of September. Does that mean that silver is going to explode all of a sudden? I have no idea. I don't think so, but I don't think that's what I'm getting here. The data growth patterns for the splitting of the silver markets. Whatever the hell that means. I do want to let you know, in case anyone's sitting on the sidelines, free 10-ounce bar, excuse me, not free. Back up, JSnip. 10-ounce silver bar at spot price. If you go to sdbullion.com/jsnip4, or you can look in the description box of this video and any of my videos for that matter, and you will see the link towards the very bottom of the description box, sdbullion.com/jsnip4. New customers, 10-ounce freaking silver bar, spot price. And being that it's still 16 something dollars right now, yeah. Anyways, so I'm not going to hold my breath about anything spectacular in the silver market, but we certainly are waiting for something to come, and it's going to come eventually. The problem is when, which is why you want to make sure you got your stack. You should at least start. Well, I don't have any silver. Get the freaking 10-ounce promotion at Silver Doctors, SD Bullion /JSnip4. New customers, get a freaking 10-ounce bar to get you going. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about in this report. I don't know that Clif is doing the Alta reports, which cover like everything else, but not really cryptos, because he's so focused on this. And I don't blame him. And if he asked me, Joe, should I do the old Alta reports or should I do the cryptos? Do the cryptos. That's the one thing that can make a bunch of people, filthy rich potentially, if they followed his data from, the end of 2015 when he started talking about this stuff, in depth. So yeah, if I have a choice, as much as I like doing the Alta reports and coming out here and doing a, 30-minute summary on all this stuff that could potentially be coming in the future, it's exciting, it's scary, it's all this stuff. I enjoy doing the videos. But if I had to pick, yeah, Clif, stay with the crypto stuff. And you'll notice I don't do summaries on these. Specifically, he asked me not to. And these are very, cryptocurrency related. They're shorter. And it's his stuff. So I will not ever be doing that. If you want it, it's $99. And it's halfpasthuman.com is his website to get it. So, on to the next one, baby. On to the next one. Take care.